In children, myself Ajay Kumar from the holy city of Kashi, that is Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh. I welcome you to my channel Now section. Children, today I am going to solve maths questions of 2022 Pradhan Mantri SSV Yojana. And as you know, the last year the questions were in computer based form, computer based test. Last year it was taken, and this year they are going to take in OMR format. I have already solved all the questions in Hindi. Today I thought I solve all the question in English, as you have asked in comment for the questions in English. So let's start it. If you want this book, you can see the link in the description. The first question is, sum of money doubles in 5 years at R% per annum compounded annually. In how many years it becomes 8 times? As you can see, compound interest, it is a compound interest formula, and the formula for compound interest is A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 to the power T. This is a basic formula. Here the amount has been given that the sum becomes 2 times of the principal amount. So here the A becomes 2P, 2P is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 to the power T. Here the time period is given 5 years. Just you have to equate this, you will get the answer. And because the money has to be become 8 times, so here the solution is 15 years. Answer number 4 is correct. In the second question, you have to just match the following for the angles given. As you know, acute angle is the angle which is less than 90 degree, so it is 2 option. Right angle, as you know, it is 90 degree. Obtuse angle less than 180 degree, and reflex angle is 285 degree. So as per the question, the option 3 is correct. Okay, this is also a simple question based on the formula A plus B whole square, which is A square plus B square plus 2AB, 2 into A into B. Just you have to solve by this method. By squaring it will take time. You will get the answer, but it will take time. But by this method it will be easier to solve. Okay, here the option will be 0.25. okay, option number 2. And for question number 4, just you have to open the brackets, you have to multiply it here, 3a square, 3b, 3ab square, like this for all, and all the things will cancel, and you will get the answer 3a square plus 2bc plus 2c square. Okay, where next question is, just you have to find this value. It's again it is based on the formula a square minus b square. The formula is a plus b, okay, into a minus b. Just equate this, it will become a very easy question, and you will get the answer 3860. Okay, and question number 6, just open it, and again it is based on the formula a square minus b whole square, and you will get the answer option number 3, that is 4xy. Okay, and question number 7, in question number 7, again it is based on this formula. You can square it, a square minus b square, because b you can take 1.5 and 3.5 you can take as a. Just equate it, okay, and you will get the answer 1, because on the numerator side you will get 10, on the denominator it is already 10, that becomes 1. Okay, the answer is option number 3. And next question is for the standard form. As you already know, for standard form, just bring the decimal here. Okay, and when we will count it, it becomes 5.0 into 10 to power minus 7. Basically when we remove it, 10 to power 7 comes down, because 7 numbers are there after decimal. Okay, and when we will take to the numerator part, the power becomes minus. I have solved a lot of questions for an MMS exam, that is National Means Cum Merit Scholarship. You can see the maths questions that are available in English as well. These are the very important questions. They may come in your exam as well. And one request is there, those students who are preparing for PM SSV, they can also see the Shrestha paper, because NTA is conducting both the papers, and the syllabus, the pattern is same. For Shrestha, I have already shown to last 2 years paper, this year paper, as well as 2022 paper, and I have again I have solved PM SSV last year paper also. In the playlist you can find it. And question number 9 here, just again you have to take the denominator to the numerator part. As you know, when we will take this 5 to the power minus 2, when it goes into the numerator part, its power becomes plus. For by this only you can solve it and you will get the answer 3. Okay. Just write in the comment section if you are unable to get the solution. Okay, I will explain that question. Question number 10. Here, if 24 workers can do a job in 30 hours, and how many workers will be required to do the same job in 48 hours? You will get the number 15 workers. Okay. So 11th question is the coordinate of the origin. As you know, for the coordinates here it is 0 0, and this is the x-axis, it is positive. This is the x-axis is negative. This is the y-axis, it is positive, and down it is negative. At the vertex, at the center, the coordinates is always origin. It is always taken as 0 0, and the numbers goes like this: -1 -2 here, +1 +2 here, +1 +2 here, and minus here. Okay, so the answer here is option number 3. Again for question number 12. Question 12 says which of the following number is divisible by 18? Okay, just I will tell the answer. As you know, if the number is divisible by, for 18, the condition is that you can write 18 as 2 into 9. You can see here it is divisible by 2. All the numbers are divisible by 2. Just we have to check it for 9. You have you should not do like this. Okay, come on, take the number and divide each number. You should not check like this. You just check the divisibility for 9. The condition for divisibility of 9 is that the sum of the numbers should be divisible by 9. Here sum it: 7 plus 1 8, 10, 16. Is 16 divisible by 9? No. Just take this one: 6 plus 4 10, 10 plus 8 18. 18 is divisible by 9. Okay, so you will get this answer number option number 3. These are also not divisible by 9. Okay. Question number 13. Which of the following is true for polyhedron? Okay, here you know the basic formula. You must have read that faces plus vertices minus edge is equal to 2. Okay, so when we put this option here, 8 plus 6 minus edge, 8 plus 6 is 14 minus 12, you will get. For other, you will not get the solution. So this is the basic formula for getting the answer. So the option number 2 is correct here. For question number 14, amount of space occupied by a solid is called, it's a simple definition question. It is the curved surface area. Option number 2 is correct. Again, question number 15, the length of the largest pole that can be placed in a room of dimension 3 into 4 into 3 is. Simply a room is there. Suppose a 3-dimensional room. It will the corners of the diagonal. Okay, any diagonal. Okay, you will get the answer as square root of 34. Okay, so the option here is option number 4. Question number 16, the total surface area of a cylinder whose radius is 5 and height is 17 centimeter. You have to find the total surface area. The total surface of a cylinder is 2 pi r h plus r. Just put the values in this formula. You will get it 220 pi centimeter square. Okay, the option here is option number 2. Again, question number 17, a mobile phone was bought at 42,000. Its value depreciated at the rate of 20% per annum. What is its value after 3 years? As you know, the value depreciates. Okay, the formula for this will be value after 3 years. Value after 3 years will be like this. The amount 42,000. Okay, into 1 plus the rate by 100 to the power. For it is asking for 3 years. Okay, just equate it. You will get the value 21504. The option 4 is correct here. 18 is share price of a company increased by 20% on day 1 and on day 2 the share price of the same company decreased by 20%. What is the net increase or decrease percentage in this share price of the company? In this type of question there is always a loss. So the general formula is x square by 100. Just equate it, 20 into 20 by 100, 0 cancels out, you will get it 4%. So I just have told it will be always decrease. The answer is option number 4. Question number 19, find the sum. These are all the cube roots. Okay, just you have to find the value. Okay, you will get it like this. For this 7, cube of 8 and cube of 13, just plus it, you will get it 28. So the option number 3 is here correct. Question number 20, the smallest number by which 2187 must be divided to obtain a perfect cube. Just do it like this. For each and every number it divides, you will get the pair of cubes 3 3 3 3 3 3. So how many pair? This one you will get the cube root 3. So dividing by 3 will get a perfect cube. So option number 1 is correct here. You have to evaluate this square root. It's an easy question. For you this you will get 8. For this you will get 0.8. For this you will get 80. When you plus the sum, it will come 88.8. So the option number 1 here is correct. Question number 22, which of the following is not a perfect square? Okay, just our technique is there. It will take time. It is 37 into 37. It is 35 into 35. It is 8 into 8 into 8 into 2. It is 34 into 34. So which is not a perfect square? So option number 3 is not a perfect square. Next question is, probability of an impossible event is, for any impossible event the probability is always 0. So you have got the answer for 23. Now the question number 24, the range of the data. Here they have asked for range of the data. Question 24, here the range of data, you have to just high level, this is the lower level, highest value of the data, lowest value of the data. 17 is the highest value, so 17 minus lower value is 12 minus 12. So you get the answer 17 plus 12, that is equal to 29. So option number 3 here is correct. Question number 25, a bag has 5 blue balls and 3 white balls. A ball is drawn from the bag without looking into the bag. What is the probability of getting a white ball? I have already explained this probability in one of the topics. You can see the playlist of NMMS Maths. NMMS Maths I have already made. All these are very important questions you should see. Okay, and these are all in your course, that is of class 8. Okay, for question number 25, the probability, some balls are blue, some how many are blue? 5. Some are white balls 3. The probability of getting a white ball will be 3 by 5 plus 8, 5 plus 3, that is equal to 3 by 8. So here the option correct is option number 3. Between two given rational number we can find. There are infinite number of rational number between two rational number. So here the option number 4 is correct. Just you have to solve it, question number 27, and you will get it 8 by 7, and when you convert into mixed fraction it will come 1 whole 1 by 7. So option number 2 is correct here. If you are unable to solve this question, please comment it. I will show how to solve it. Perimeter of an equilateral triangle is 69 cm. The length of its side is. The perimeter of equilateral triangle has been given. As you know, the perimeter is 3 into side 3a is equal to 69, and when we divide by 3 you will get the option number 2 as correct. Means 23 centimeter, each side will be of 23 centimeter. This question is simple question, cross multiplication question. Just solve it. You will get 10x plus 5 minus 6x is equal to minus 3. Okay, just solve it. X is equal to minus 8 by 4, that is equal to minus 2, and option here is 29. Option is 3 here. Okay, and here is the last question of maths. The present ages of Vivek and Rajni are in the ratio 6:7. 5 years ago the ratio of their ages were 5:6. The present age of Rajni is. This is a ratio and proportion question. Just take their ages as 6x and 7x. will able to solve this question, and the option here correct is option number 3. Children, how was today's videos? Please comment in the comment section. If for any question if you are unable to solve it, then also you comment it, and if you want the solutions for all other questions, then you also comment it in the comment section.